is often referred to currently as the double empathy problem. The double empathy problem posits that when an autistic person experiences pain from a communication breakdown with an autistic person, that the autistic person is also aware that that pain is happening, knows that the autistic person is experiencing that pain, experiences their own pain, and experiences the autistic person's pain. It's radical, apparently. I've read recent comments on forums that there's not enough evidence that the double empathy problem even exists. The premise being that no one has yet proven that an autistic person can have empathy. It's difficult to even say, I suppose. I hate the term double empathy problem. I hate it. It's terrible. It's an interesting concept, helpful to think about, true for the most part, and can be helpful to advocate for autistic people. But the term makes that difficult when it uses the word problem and points out something about autism that makes autism the problem rhetorically. It's silly that an advocate would come up with this term, in my mind. It also starts from the premise that it's novel, that there's double empathy. So it sort of is like, whoa, we're surprised to find this. Let's point it out in the name so that people will continue to doubt it. A better term, in my mind, is neurotype friction. It's descriptive, doesn't place blame. It describes the wormhole between realities, between an autistic and an autistic person in conversation. We left off with neurotype friction. I don't remember the sentence, even though I watched the end of the video recently. And I'm purposely not going to look it up and match it up and pretend like I'm not wearing a different shirt or try to wear the same shirt from yesterday. I also like this shirt, so that's fine. I'm not going to worry about, I think it's pretty much evaporated now, but I just spilled water on myself. That's a neurodivergent trait when drinking out of a water bottle, I hear. It happens to me a lot. Because I am ready and fired up to talk about this. And you may not know that I'm fired up from my affect. One time in moot court, they told me to really play it up as much emotion as I could, and I was worried that they would have to hide under their desks from how powerfully and forcefully I thought I was delivering it. And their response was roughly, "We could hear you." Anyway, they weren't overwhelmed. I'm fired up, but I purposely am not going to match it with the prior neurotype friction sentence, because a detail like that is a capitalist blindness. Capitalism believes that you can have and market attention to detail separately from understanding the big picture. And, it seems, based on all of the information I've ever gotten, that attention to detail is more important, or more marketable at least, than understanding the big picture, as though it were possible to have a relevant ability facility with either, without having an extreme facility with both. A lot of both, in any case. I'm fired up too, because I think this beginning is a great opportunity to demonstrate Harmon-E-Poch in action. I watched the video from last night. I didn't memorize it. I don't remember everything I said. I know that there's some more stuff I want to say. For example, today I want to do a few things. I realized that there's increased opportunity for advocacy using autism as an example. So I made it through the end of the video last night, but my battery died, and after about 40 minutes, I guess. You'll probably see about how long it is. Yeah, so it ended up I was talking for an hour and a half to nothing. So this gives me a chance to redo it, and the reason I like that, in the end, is I did things like took care of myself this morning. I woke up at 7:45, and I finished my shower and breakfast at about 11. My body moves slow right now. It is healing. I've had a lot of ignored maintenance issues from the times that I was disassociated from it, and I am in need of substantial myofascial release, which I've been working on. There's only so much. It's hard to do yourself, I guess. In any case, I don't know why I'm talking about that. Gosh, I'm all over the place. I'm too excited. All right, first, oh yeah, I already said all that. I'm not all over the place. I'm doing fine. After the time I took to take care of my body and prepare myself, even though it was hot, I went outside for a walk to get some time in nature, to move my body some, other than just stretch it and massage it. And I went within the, I went for a short walk because, like I said, it was hot, and I left at about 11, and by about 12:30, gosh, yesterday, but when I started the video, I had 11 pages of notes. I used 6 of them yesterday, so I'm down to the 5 of the original, but I have 14 for tonight, and I had all of them. No, I did one later, so I wrote 8 pages, and that is one of the concepts. That's another capitalist blindness, is about spiky skills, is the concept. It's where things like, it takes me 3 hours to take a shower and eat breakfast, but it takes me well, you're going to see some of the stuff I thought of today that's new, that we're going to get to before we get back to neurotype friction, and the examples I thought of today for neurotype friction. And so it's that mind-body connection, moving my body, thinking, getting those ideas flowing, and the way that the neurodivergent sort of abilities can work in ways that are unusual, or I don't know how unusual they are, but they are not, I didn't sit down at a desk at 8 a.m. and work until 5 p.m., but I got a lot more done today than I would have if I had done that. But the biggest concept, there are many, the overall concept as far as the project goes is about the increased opportunity for advocacy for autistic individuals. I think targeted information like that does more than just demonstrate the concepts by example, but hopefully it might provide relief of some suffering. I got thinking about mind-body as I was taking my walk, or actually when I got back, but the walk inspired it. And I was surprised to find that mind-body is still the word. Mind-body connection is the English word for the concept, and there isn't really, from what I could tell, a medical term for the mind-body integration concept, other than sort of a one with like a slash in it. That seems limiting.